From October 25th to 27th, a delegation of Australian leaders from politics, business, culture, and other domains visited Chongqing to learn about its innovative development and urban transformation. Amazed by the city's unique attractions, such as Liziba Monorail Station, they gained a new perspective on this global metropolis.
Because my parents-in-law were in Chongqing at the Australian Legation in 1944 until 1946. So I heard many interesting stories about old China during wartime. My impression of the city before I came here, so going back to the early 70s, 1970s, my impression of Chongqing was that it was a very poor and very underdeveloped area of China, with many stairs, no flat streets at all, no possibility for cars to drive in the city. My deeply entrenched picture of Chongqing in my mind has been completely overturned by what I have seen in the last couple of days, because one thing that amazes me is how it has been possible to build roads that take cars and bikes and scooters into the center of the city, which was impossible in my parents-in-law time, and in my mind I thought it was impossible. But you have achieved the impossible, and so you have very tall buildings that fit in with the landscape. I'm also very impressed by the ecological aspect of the city, the way in which there is clearly a respect for nature, for gardens, for flowers.
I have to tell you, the first time I heard about Chongqing was probably about 10 years ago, when there was a newspaper article in Australia, the biggest city you've never heard of. And that's the first time I ever heard the name. They said the biggest city in the world is this one in China, and no one's ever heard of it. And so when you come here, you see this incredibly dynamic, successful city. What we have seen is it's certainly a very bustling, dynamic, commercial city, where we stayed in the hotel section. These were very impressive. Just from the scale of the central business district buildings, this is clearly a very dynamic city. It's very advanced by any standards. So I say to my fellow Australians, come and see a city that's bigger than our whole country. The Chinese people are the most warm and generous and hospitable people I've met. You're very welcoming, especially towards Australians. Come and see China for yourself.